Oh, okay. Move my Discord over here. All right, let's see where we were at before. We were noticing an issue. Not during the attacker. Though the attacker versus defender event, I feel like we should get the attacker's data. Attacker's right there. Their start health, target health. Let's do that. Let's move the attacker data from here. Just store it. Here. There we go. Attacker damage. We don't need this stuff here. It's the attack card winning. It's the defense card winning. This was a team attack. This is waiting for the number to equal. Do that, and then we could do this. Just for the sake of starting to clean this up. Or let's do that and push this over to here. And there, delete that. There we go. Okay. Defending card wins. This is where you want to set the breakpoint here. This is if they draw. Yeah, the true false here. So yeah, this only stops once the current number of the attacking player equals the new total battle damage, battle power, minus the attacker damage. See, it doesn't seem right. It should be this should be that right there. Because the attacker could have, obviously could have less life. So let's, for example, the attacker could have 200 BP. Let me type this out. I can get rid of this stuff now. Attacker is, or in the case of this 464, right? So the attacker has 4, so we're only going to deal 4 damage to the defender. And so Like, I'm thinking it's like, what's happening is I'm taking 4 and then subtracting 6. We're getting the total battle power, and we're just taking out the 4. So the question is, let me look at this. So we'll try running it. Let's just try running it again. Play, create games. Okay. We are going to defend with her 600. End phase. And let's defend with 2, 3. End phase, end phase. Start with the 2. Buff them to 500. Buff them to 500, and then stop once we get to the point where we're equaling it out here. Five, 8. Yeah, that's right. Should be 2, 4, 4, 3. Then with the 6. And toggle with this. Okay, right now it looks like it's the 8. It's the 400 here. With defending card 1, it's going to be easier. It's actually going to be easier to check and wait for. Okay, well, that's a possibility. Let me put it in my head here. Possible to, if defender 1, wait until their current HP equals the new expected calculated HP. So now we're doing the opposite. So now we made it to here, and the current number is not in scope. Of course it's not. Is 600, which is right because it was 2, 3, 3. There's 600 left. Okay. Equals 600. Equals, come on, 600. That's correct. And attacker damage. $800 minus 200 equals 600. So 600 equals 600. We get here. We're setting the attacker state to none. Phase actor state will be attacker 2. We're going to go on to the next attack. So was this the last fight? In this case, it was not. So we come down to here, and this is where our math is wrong, probably. Or it's not notifying. We're going to come down here. We're going to go through this array here, which is still has all 3 cards. Let's go through 0, 1, 2. So it's going to go through the first. It's going to hit the 0, and then it's going to say like, hey, does this 0, is this 0 greater than the current order? No. So it goes down here and it says move card to graveyard. Then it goes to the 1. Is 1 greater than the current order ID? Yes. And it goes to the branch, so it goes to true. We're going to set the integer. Okay. Let's just go roll through this. 0, move card to graveyard. Go to the next one in line. Now we're at 1, so you could set integer by ref. New total battle power should be set to 600 after this. And then we're setting it extra here. Okay. Start with no. Okay. Okay, so it already sets it there. I don't even need to set it again. Well, I am doing it like as a notify though. Why is it here? Oh, the other one. So this is already 600. Why did it go to move card? Made no sense. Okay, it's doubling it up. We wanted to do this once. All that matters at this point, so we want to change this to a break. For each loop with break. For each loop with break. Actually, I have a problem with this one. Okay, you want it to be greater than 0. Okay, yeah, it's not going to be 0, so we're looking. It's not going to change. Okay, that's why. All right, never mind. I don't have a problem with this. Let's move this over to here. I do this. I'm not 100% sure about this. take this one over to here. This is attacker damage going. Oh yeah. Let me do this. Let's move this stuff. All down here for a second. I'm gonna move this over here actually. This is the target here. So again, I could move this to here. Rid of this. Move this over to here. The subtraction here. Let the clamp here. I am here to make this look nice. Leave it there for now. Don't need this. It's fine. Move that down some. Okay. Reference. No, I guess I can move it up to here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's move this up to here. And I can do that. And this can go right here. Okay, that's why I brought it. I brought it there because of the, there we go. It's definitely gonna change later. Hey, Brig, how's it going, man? Goomba, how you doing, man? It looks like a total and utter clusterfuck here. Pretty good today? Yeah. I got scolded by my boss today. Tired? Yeah, me too. Pretty much for the same reason I got scolded by my boss. I don't think I need this extra notify here. Long day at work? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I think actually, if I have it here, I don't need it all the way over there. Delete that. What's wrong, Gooba? Just got out of work and sat down. Yeah. I might be playing Master in 10 minutes on Dead or Alive. Let's see here. She seems to be down. They came and tried to fix it, and I'm waiting to see if it's actually fixed. And also, I just wanted to let you know. Yeah, so we might be playing some Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate over Xbox Live with Master and a bunch of the Insignia crew. So this goes... This true or false goes here. And that basically will go all the way over to here. I guess I could lower it to the bottom side instead. Like that. You still need to get it? Yeah, that's why I helped Manny. I helped Master out with it while I was over here in Dallas. Okay, so we set the integer. We just want to get the new integer. And then plus what? What are we plussing? What are we plussing? The order ID. Plus the order ID set card total bet. Okay, yeah. This is correct. We're trying to get the next card in line to display their total battle points. New total battle power. Hey, Superior Killer. Welcome to the stream. I've been using my I would have my webcam on, but it's been acting weird. You see if I turn it on here, it's probably going to be frozen. Nope, it's not. Leave it on for now. But it's going to freeze. It's like it always does that. So I can play Ninja Gaiden 4 and give myself a seizure. Yeah, speaking of Ninja Gaiden 4, I was finally able to find sealed copies, but they want like $600 for it. So they can just go F themselves. Two of them, one of them is a British person, one of them is a US person, and one of them is an Australian. $600 is a bit much. That wasn't 600 for each of them. Yeah, no, it was Ninja Gaiden Black sealed. Like one selling the Japanese version for like $400, another one selling the American version in a package deal with the American Ninja Gaiden and the Japanese Ninja Gaiden, and then the Ninja Gaiden demo all sealed for $600. And then the Australian is selling like a plastic has been damaged, but the seal's still on it copy for $200. And I'm just like, yeah, no. Oh, and the Australian's a classic hits copy, the greatest hits copy. It's not even the Yeah, I know, right? Right now the going rate is like $150 for a sealed copy of Ninja Gaiden, and that's the American version. Like that's the most expensive. Like I have, just so that you know, Superior, this is your first time here. I collect a bunch of stuff. I'm a big Dead or Alive and Ninja Gaiden fan, so I just started recently collecting sealed copies of games. So this is the Ninja Gaiden DS on the Japanese version, sealed. I just got this too as well. Dead or Alive 4's limited edition in Japan. Also sealed. I'm noticing there's a... This is the Dead or Alive 3 poster card from the Xbox Championships in Dead or Alive 3. It's like handed out. So it has a little like a little Xbox logo and DOA 3 on the back. We got Dead or Alive Paradise, Japanese version, sealed. Dead or Alive 2, the original busted one that made Itagaki go cry and watch it and get addicted to Armageddon and Aerosmith. This is the limited edition first printing release of it, also sealed. Here's Ninja Gaiden Ninja Gaiden 04, sealed, US version. Platinum Hits copy of Dead or Alive 3, Japanese. Japanese DOA Extreme 2. Japanese DOA 4 Platinum Hits copy. Sealed Dead or Alive 3, Japanese. Regular edition sealed DOA 4. DOA 2 Hardcore US version sealed. This is a Hong Kong variant of Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. It works only in Japanese Xbox. But that's also sealed. I just got that as a bonus for something else. And you have the limited edition release of the Sega Saturn version, also sealed. The regular edition release, sealed. The US Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword, it got sealed. Platinum Hits copy of the Dead or Alive Extreme, sealed for the Japanese version. Japanese PS1, sealed. Japanese Dreamcast limited edition, sealed. So I have a few games in the collection. We're setting these aside because they're not in boxes right now, or in collector's cases to protect them. I mean, I kept them sealed for a while, but it's just, I got... The Japanese ones are actually the easiest to find and cheapest because Japan doesn't buy Xbox games. Though right now it's getting harder and harder to find Xbox games in Japan. So, like, you can't even find an Xbox system in Japan used. And when I was down in Dallas this past week, they actually started selling, they were asking $150 to $200 for original Xbox. Because they said like, oh, they're getting more brittle and they're starting to die due to 20 years old. And I'm like, yeah, but you could, fix that. You just easily fix it with like $5 or something like that. If you just have a guy who does it like $15 maybe, But yeah, Dallas, they were charging $200. Over here in Maryland, they're still charging like $50 to $75 for them. All right, let me just take a look over here. We could go actually try rearranging this stuff because this is definitely the spot we need to check. This is the whole point here. Let me catch up with chat. I'm sorry, I was missing as I was loading this. That's the price of a console. For like $10 and should be for like 20 at a con, and I got ripped off by this. Well, keep in mind, I don't know if you bought new Goomba or not, but for $10. But I mean, I don't know. Cons are cons. My game store friend, he had a Mega Man X3 cartridge, and someone at a convention stole it from his desk. It's like a $400 cartridge. alone. Like collecting box is like $1,000. Complete in box. Worth $20. Yeah, it's more than worth $20. I think it's $20 right now on the Xbox store. Yeah, yeah. And right now, see the 360 and the PS3 are about to turn 20 years old. Next year will be 20 years old for the Xbox 360. And the average rate for considered retro is 15 to 20 years, with more often the 20-year mark being like, okay, now it's set, you're in retro. So a lot of the 360 games have been going up in value. And so I've just been trying to buy up what I can, not to flip or anything, but just because I know it's going to be harder, even harder and more expensive later. Sealed copy of Dead Space 2 had this code for an extremely rare unlockable called the Zealot suit, and I decided to try and redeem it. Oh, yeah. I know, I bought a sealed copy of SNK vs. Capcom Chaos, but because of my preservation reasons, I had to open it up. Like I just had it open because I wanted to see what the CD art looked like. I wanted to see everything about it, and I realized I could have probably just gotten like a picture or something like that to see, but as I opened it up, it's okay though. That's too many sealed things, man. I mean, maybe I'm collecting too much to get the collector's edition versions of the stuff, and like I don't have any European copies sealed because Europe can go no, it just yeah, it's just one of those things where like it's turn the light up right. Let's see if I can get the light. So yeah, so just I don't have any European copies. I do have a European copy of games that I know are different versions, like the Dead or Alive 3 in Europe's different than the Japanese and American version, but I don't have those sealed either. I probably went overboard on the whole platinum hits thing, but I just figure, if I get them, then they're going to do okay. Oh yeah, I get you, Brig. Buy what for $10? Ninja Gaiden 04. It has an HDMI port. It's not retro. Yes, but the PS3 also won't allow you to turn off HDCP in the software. You have to use an external splitter that will do it. And the Xbox 360s, only half of them have HDMIs. I would actually go as far as saying only a quarter of them have HDMI slots. Conan and Tron of Legacy for 360 to play backwards compatible on 360, yeah. Sales old video games in my area. I've been buying it there. PS1, 2, 3, original Xbox, Xbox 360, you name it. Store is called We Got Games. Oh, interesting. You're in Canada, right? I think you said. Yeah, retro game stores are becoming more and more critical these days, honestly. Especially when you had like the rise of the like remote app play and stuff. Like being able to play stuff remotely. I'm not doing anything with this health thing, so I can just get rid of this. Because we're doing this stuff here. We're taking the damage from the attacker and subtracting it from the total battle points. And then this, we can probably just do something like this instead. I do like idea of just doing that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And that will let me bring this stuff over to here. And actually, I can just bring this stuff down to here. Sorry, I'm one of those guys who I just need to clean it. Need to clean it as I code it. Bring this up here to link with that, and we'll just like do something like that. Let's move this. Oh, no, it's too much. Let's move just this thing down this way. DMC HD Collection, God of War, HD Collection, God of War. Okay, yeah. I'll show you what I have right now, and I do not believe I have the Gives you my collection. I'll put it in the chat. I don't think I put in the DOA4 or Ninja Gaiden DS over there yet. I think I keep forgetting. Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword Japanese. Yeah, I didn't put this in. Okay. No, Dead Alive. You know, I did put the Dead Alive 4 in the Japanese. Okay, so this does have it. Okay, cool. Let me. Here you guys go. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. That's like on the 360 and PS3, or you just have? You said you're getting PS3 games, right? And the Xbox 360. So do you have it on both, or just the PS3 or 360? PS3? Yeah. Okay, so that goes there. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to clean this up as best I can before I have to start moving stuff. Like that. Only sealed games I have are Metal Gear HD, Dead Space, and Dead Space 2. I also have like they're all, you can see them on that list that I just gave you. Besides all the DOA stuff, I have a few other like still sealed games that I just happened to get. So you can go filter by not console. I guess you can't. Should be able to include only. Yeah, it's include only, new and sealed. And so non-DOA related games, I've got Samurai Jack Battle Through Time, PS4 and Nintendo Switch versions. Pocket Bike Racer for the Xbox 360 and Xbox. I think I Breakdown, Japanese version of Breakdown. The collector's edition of Dead or Alive Paradise. Rumble Roses Double XX and Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year. Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate, that's the DOA game. Dance Dance Revolution Ultra Mix 2 is still sealed. DOA 5 Plus is collector's edition. Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse Premium Box. Fatal Frame Made in Black Water for the Switch and the PS4. Psychic Force 2012 is still sealed. And that's it. Everything else is a DOA game. Okay, so I think we're ready to let's try this. So it's going to do, once it gets the first update to set the integer by reference, it's going to break out, go to the next card in the line, and get that card and set the total card count. So this we can push this way, so that way it goes with. Can I do this? I can do something like that. Make this even with that. And then drop this down to here. And then I can move these like that to make it all purdy like. And then that can stay there. That can stay there. This is actually too high. Well, rather just tie that off. That. I know I have the limited edition Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater like strategy guide still. And I do have the Snake Eater limited edition, yeah. I actually have both. I have the 2-disc Snake Eater Substance, and then I have or Subsistence, or whichever one. I think Subsistence, and then the limited edition version of that, which comes with a 3rd disc. It's like a DVD. Well, Persistence is like the 2nd disc of Subsistence. So like the 1st disc is Subsistence, the 2nd disc is Persistence, I think. Or no, Persistence is the DVD, is what you're talking about. Yeah, I think Persistence is the DVD, and Subsistence is the 1st disc, and then Existence, I think, is the 2nd DVD. It's Existence, but I don't remember which one is. I think it's Subsistence, Existence, and then Persistence. All right, let's go ahead and give this a shot. I feel like this is going to work. Of course, I've said that like lots of times in the past 3 months. Let's go create game. Need to get more, which is Splatterhouse 2010 and Anarchy Reigns. Oh, yeah. I bought Urban Reigns recently for the PS2. It's like a Tekken action game. It's just one of those like 5-hour-long things, I think. No, I just been hearing it a lot. It's 2 minutes 45 seconds. Yeah. Substance is the extended one. I have that both on Xbox and the PS2 version of it. Yeah, good number here. Let's just wait it out. Do a 200 and phase. No, wait this one out. 200. Let's put the 400 down. Still nothing there. End phase. 400. So if I have 2.4 or 2.2, I need like a 2.5. Well, I'm just going to end the turn until I get 3 might work. I don't want to be an even number because I'm not ready to check a draw. Intern. It's intern. There we go. There's a 600. That's a good card to use. But in that case, I need to make sure I have an odd number here. I need a 2 or a 3. Oh, there we go. 3. Okay, cool. End phase. Drop the 3. What's this one? This one's 4, I think. One's also 3. Yeah, let's drop her. I like that card. Looks cool. No, I got all the versions of GS3 though, because that's the one with my wife. I get you. I heard Wakana Yamazaki does a voice in Ace Combat 5, so I've been meaning to watch like a playthrough of it just to see like is she in the English version or not. Because I could probably play a playing game if it means that I get a lot of Wakana Yamazaki in that one. End phase. Okay, so let's do the 2. Backed up by the 3. Backed up by the 4. So a total of 900 damage. And we're going to defend against it with her here. And let me just do a double check here to make sure that I've gotten rid of all the... I think I did. So now we're just going to see how it plays out. But I'm pretty confident we're going to be okay here. So let's go end phase. 600 damage. Okay. The numbers match up there, but we broke somewhere along the line in terms of getting this person's total BP set from 300 from what was 900. So this needs to increase up to... Oh, right. Yeah, I think I know what's going on in this one. Yep. We also need to take this and say set leader. Set team leader. Current team leader. Yes. And we want to set that one to be the current team leader. That will override that one check. And then that will let me bring this down here. That really this fall should also, it's fine. And you set them in the current team leader. Otherwise, they're you already, yeah, okay. You guys haven't said anything since then. All right, that was going pretty good. That was going pretty good. Starter Y. We basically need to let it know that's the starter Y. Play join game. Starter B. Let's go ahead and drop this 200 down and phasing. I don't see a good card right now to drop there. I got time. I want like an odd number, and the 700 is way too big. In phase. Oh, thanks, TGD. Oh, did you give me a raid? I didn't notice. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. There's the noise. Now I'm hearing it. I hear it delayed, I think. Where are we? There you go. Oh wow, 21 viewers. Wow, thanks a lot. You might have caught me just at the right time too, TGD. I get the audio twice for some reason. I still never understand why I get the other box twice. TGD raid. Hello, everyone. Caught me in the middle of my deving. 500 seems good. Let's put 500 down. I'm trying right now. Right now, what I'm trying to do is for this card game is make it so when I do a team attack, there we go. There's a 300. There we go. When I do a team attack, it's supposed to go from one team member to the other, like a gauntlet. So, let's put a. I'm going to put a 400 in the next round. That should be fine. End phase. Goomba's got me covered since I don't have any sort of shout out mechanisms. Hello, NG players. Welcome to the Ponton stream, where he will sometimes play the brother game of Ninja Gaiden, also known as Samurai Jack, and he is giga good at it. Yeah, apparently I'm giga good at it. Giga good at it. There we go. It was almost a tongue twister. Because it was a tongue twister. Oh, okay. Sometimes. It's pretty much, if I'm not working on game dev, I'm working on Samurai Jack. I do got fucking word. No. I was just saying it's a tongue twister. That's why I was, wasn't saying it was, what you were saying was fucked up. End phase. Okay, so now I can put this 200 in here. We don't want this to be a draw, so we're going to put the 400 over here. Put the 300 in here. So now the total battle power is going to do 900 damage. And this guy's going to defend here. This guy's going to defend by attacking her first. She's 200 HP. So his 500 damage is going to take her out. It's going to knock him down to 300 BP for her 200. But she's going to be taking out 200 damage herself. And we should see this card here go from... have its BP set to from 900 to 700. That's what we're hoping for right now. So I gotta go to the counterattack phase, defend, and when I hit this, this card should die and go over to the graveyard. This one drops down to 300, and then this card over here shows its BP not as 400, but as 700. So pray to the gods. Most likely I got something else wrong. Trying to think here. Right. Okay. So this is what's going on is I'm adding the 200. Am I adding the 200 or one? Somehow I was adding 100. Somehow added 200 or 100 to this one. Why did it come out to be 100? All right. This is the magic of a game dev, guys. Why my code works? I don't know why. My code doesn't work. I don't know why. So this should say 900 right now. That's what this should say. This little 500 right here should say 900. That's ideally what would happen. So let's go ahead. Well, before we close it, let's see where we're at right now. Because I think we're probably waiting up here in the... Yep, there we are. We are currently attacker state is none because we're waiting that the current number of the attacking player, which is over here, this current number from the attacking player equals the new total battle power, which we now have as 700. 700 was right? Yeah, 300 plus 400. 300 plus 400. Yeah, so this is the total battle power is right, but the new battle power widget is wrong. So the number we're telling it to be is incorrect. So so that means that when we did the setting down here in this code, we're telling it the clamping thing there. No, okay. So we want to tell it, well, that's one way to do it, is to, for some reason this passed in as 100. But why? Why did that only pass in 100? You have the clamp, the attacker damage was, that's a different value. It was 200 minus 900. 200. It's setting it. Oh, because it's subtracting the same thing over again. That's why. It's doing the math twice. That's why we're off. Okay. So we don't move this one in here. We need the untainted version of it, which is this one right here. Something like that. So what's happening is that it's getting to this place and it's saying, okay, so let me do the quick calculation again. So it's doing it a second time. All right. Hopefully this is it then. And just to let you know, I'm playing the other side right now. On the it's a land-based game right now. Hopefully I can make it updated to work with Steam, so you can actually have Steam versus Steam player. Okay. I'm going to hold off on these ones right now until I... Okay, we got a 500. We'll just do the 500 here. Let's do the same. We'll do the same card. And here's a 200. And phase. And phase. And we have a 400. The 700 is still there. Here's the 300. We'll just do the same thing as we did before, the previous match. Drop the 400. All right. So the 200 is going to attack first, be backed up by the 400, which means that the 200 is going to die, and then 300 is going to take on the 400, which will leave her with 100. Okay, so she's going up to 700, take on the 300. 300 is going to take on the, yeah. All right. Sorry if it's confusing, guys. Does it have rollback? It can. It is using a save state system, but it's not really rollback because, frankly, it's turn-based, and I don't have to worry about frame timing specifics. So there's certain parts of the netcode that expect you to run it yourself. There's parts of it that expect you to wait for the server to calculate this stuff and tell it what to change to, and there's parts of it that say, like, hey, you can go ahead and do it on your own. Okay, so go ahead and defend. Here we go. I need to see this, and of course I have this shit here. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, it fucking worked! Junen hayandayo! It fucking worked though. Poggers. Where's the clip when you need it? Let me just make sure that I can... There's nothing else wrong with this area. Like, I can still attack. Greatest! Thanks, Goomba. Thank you, Goomba. So let's just check. We still have to check a draw, if it's a draw or not, which I could do right now, actually. Which I could actually just do right now. End phase here. Congratulations! Let's do that. I guess the other one is I have to try to check it on the blue side. Oop, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That was supposed to be a draw. She should have died. You understand the mechanic, but you have... What were you saying, Rev? Poggers, yeah. Look, I got one branch of the stuff working. I got one branch of it working. Now, it obviously ended the turn, so now this is what I kind of expected this anyways, because I wasn't looking at that area yet. So let me get through the other area. So you like to do verify when drawing and team attack, right? So that stuff's all over there. This is... No, it's right here, I think. Verify when drawing. Yeah, see this bullied here is like, is it the last attacker? And in this case, okay, that's fine. This stuff is fine. Let's just go ahead and make this all look nicer. That'll give me some room to work with. Let's go ahead and put that there. Let's even this out a bit. See, that's what I was saying. It's been acting up like that. So Elgato face cam, snap camera. Switch back to the Elgato. We good now? Yeah. There we go. Okay. I think I've heard this song like 6 times today. Like it's on loop with the one thing. Do that, delete this, move this over 1. Or just move this over 1. And then this one, tie to here. And I'll move this all the way over to this one. Get rid of that. Tie these off. Going the wrong way with this. Tie this off. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's going to freeze because Elgato likes to freeze. I don't know if it's Elgato. I think it's because I'm running the broadcaster AI for the mic at the same time as I'm doing the video camera. And so I think it's just like dying eventually or something. I don't know for sure. But we got this spot done. This spot got finished. Now it's time to do the part where the defending card and the attacking card didn't win. So we go to false here. Branch to do verify when draw in team attack. Yeah, we gotta do this now. So this is the team attack section. Move the card to the graveyard, which should be the attacking card. This one should be moved to the graveyard. And then we're saying move the defending card to the graveyard. See, this should work. And what's the branch? Target in graveyard. We don't want just the target in graveyard from the defending card. We want the attacking card to also be in the graveyard. Is this only being used for this one thing? Yeah? Okay. And because I'm bringing the target in there, I'm just going to go ahead and kill this. Because this is way too much shit. And we just want to go to... this over here. Like that. It's all the way up there too. And just my luck. I mean, I guess I could come over here and do this shit over here. But we need in graveyard. Get in graveyard here. I could be anywhere in here actually, so let me just do that. In graveyard. Get in graveyard. And we'll... oh yeah, I have it set to true always. That makes no sense. I'm just saying, just send it to the graveyard. I might have to split this out to be one in. I think that's going to be the best way that I can do this actually, because otherwise this might nullify because it no longer exists when it reaches the graveyard. So what we want to do is make this go here, and we'll undo that. We'll bring this down here for now. We move this over here. This is the defense. This is the attacker. Go straight for this. Like that. Get rid of this. Delete that. And then I'm looking forward to cleaning this up, only because of the fact that cleaning this up means that I got it working. that's the uh-oh. True. Oh wait, hold up. I want this the inverse. So it's false. No, yeah, when it's in the graveyard. Once it's in the graveyard, move on ahead. And oh, god damn it. There we go. And then does all this set notify stuff. Now, the only other thing is that we got the graveyard here. but it's going to come back. If it hits false, it's going to come back to here. So what I need to do is do a is valid check. Is it valid? And if it's valid, then go ahead and move card to graveyard. This goes to here. If it's not valid, go to the move card to graveyard of the next one. So it means it's cleared off the board. And then do the same thing with this one. Is valid. Check. I'm going to go. Wait a minute, hold up. Because if it's in graveyard and it's not valid, yeah, okay. No, that's right. So if it is valid, then move it to the graveyard. If it's not valid, then we're just going to go ahead and run it to the set notify. That looks ugly as fuck, but I think that's basically it's going to keep trying to run it until all the cards have been sent to the graveyard. Yes, I think that will work. Of course, I've said that before. Let's try this again. Once again, I appreciate everyone who stuck around from TGD stream. Hopefully one day I'll be working on my action game, which is on the back burner for me. But I hope that I can be able to do this. Let's do the same thing. Let's put a 200 down. Ending the phase. And then I'm going to end it again. See what I got here. Okay, I got a 400, I got a 600. That'll be 800. I put the 300 down because this time we wanted to tie it. So let's do the 300 down. End phase. We'll put the king back in here at 500. So they're going to attack here. They're going to attack here. You have a total of 500. End the phase. Go to counterattack. We should cancel each other out. Okay, so why did he come back? It looked like he hit the graveyard and either was sent back to frozen for some reason. Okay, well, let's do this. I have another 500 down here. Let's do the... see if I got my 200 here somewhere. 200, okay, cool. End phase. Now he's not coming out of frozen state either. So I think he's just broken. Lurk, thanks for the lurk, Goomba. Oh, we're getting so close to here. We just get this. I haven't tried the client side either. Doing this. Let's try it, actually. 2.5. Do I have a 300? Three, 2, 2, 3. In phase. That's the same card. That's 600. Let's do a 400 in phase. We got a 2 and a 2. I do have a 2 and a 2. Okay, let's put a 2 down, in phase, in phase. Put another 2 down, in phase. So I'm curious what happens here. It's just the 1. So we want to attack with the 200s. Just back that up. And then defend 400 to 400. You see, it's coming back and popping in 200. I also cleared out this one for some reason. So that's good, I guess. What's bringing this back? And the whole reason I wanted to check that was for a whole different reason. Let's see, on the client side here, the card is showing as blank entirely, so it tells me it's broken. It's hidden all its stuff. It's in the thing because it went to the graveyard. So why is it coming back from the graveyard? Dun, 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 dun. Does it have to do with ending it? Like, not running the ending? That could be it. Let me go look at it. It's going to be easier for me to look at it over here. So here I'm saying set with notify battle phase actor state. This is the state that we're passing back in from the previous structure. And what are we passing in? We are passing in when the defender's dead. And because we're passing in the defender being dead, when the defender dies, and like defender attack 1 here, when the defender dies here, defender dead state, attacker 1 versus player. We're having the attacker take on the player. Okay. So what we should do, since both cards have been exhausted... No, wait. Fuck. I see what's going on. So you made it here, both cards are done. But they could still... Okay. Okay, so we need more. Let's put another branch in here that again checks to see if the branch that we put here, which is where is it? Is last. Where's is last? Yeah, this is the last attacker one. This branch here has to be down here too. That's what it is. Because we need to know, is there another attacker in the list? Let me get to here. And if there's no other attackers, was it the last attacker? I have this backwards in my head. Was it the last attacker? If there's no other attackers, then that means that the next attacking card has to go on by itself to take on the player. But if it was the last, what did I say is the last attacker? Yeah, if it's the last attacker, if it is the last attacker, yeah, so we want this to be false. So if it's not the last attacker, if the guy who just died is the last attacker, right? If it's not the last attacker, we go to the dead thing. But we basically wait, hold up. It's basically like, was this the last attacker? If it wasn't the Yeah, because we're checking to see what happens after the defending player dies. And so what's happening is it's going to the next card or the last card, and we just say completed. We just say completed because was that the last attacker? And then end battle because last attacker is dead and no defender because attacker and defender are dead. And this one, because the defender's dead and there's another attacker, we're going to go on to that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think this would solve that issue. Oh, I can't wait to refactor. I'll like move everything nicely and neatly. It's bugging me the hell out of me. Okay, play, join game, iterative development, guys. See, like this is the third time I've heard this goddamn song today. The hell? Is it just like repeating the same? Oh, because I have it set to shuffle. Jesus Christ. Right? It's just like YouTube. I'm doing a YouTube playlist, so like if you set it to random, it just randomizes the entire set for the next song without any regard to what's already played. Also, this is one way to ruin my history algorithm. Okay, so we got this far. Doesn't matter which one we do. We have 4-3-2-2. Let's drop the 500 here down. And then we do the 3-2. Yeah, let's do that. 3 end phase. End phase. 2 end phase. Give him a buff. Boop. And it looks fucking awesome. Just looks so nice. End phase. 7-hour EDM playlist for when I actually try to code, and I figure if I get to the end, I've been doing it too long. One way to do it, yeah. Or it's the same thing if you don't have it on shuffle, and you get to the same song twice, and you know that like okay, 7 hours has passed. Okay, so let's drag and drop this 400 down. And what I want to do is attack with this 300, attack with buffed with the 200. So now you have the 500 total, end the phase, defend with the 500 here, and pray to the gods. I forgot. I think we got that right. You didn't see the end of turn thing, because it only comes up on the player's turn. So let me drop her down in phase. Let me just be a total cheat here and do card tools do a blue S1, I think it is. Here's 1,000. Yep, okay. Just drop 1,000 down here. End phase. And we're going to have this 400 attack. The 600 back it up. And then end the phase. Okay, first of all, this is another problem we have. It's only doing it for one side. The client's not showing, like it's showing up on the host side, but the client's not showing the total BPM. Okay, that's number one. Let me see if I can I even window capture, just so you guys can see it. Client one. There we go. Just so you guys can see the client side here. And we're going to defend it with 1,000 here. I'm not too gotten to that point where I need absolute silence to do my work. Found out I'm not too productive in music. It's fun. For me, it depends. It depends on what I'm studying and everything else like that. So this should equal out. But let's watch the 400 here. Goes down to 400. And it says your turn. All right, so it's working with the exception of the total battle power is not applying to the first, at least the first one. I can't 100% tell. But the total battle power is not updating properly for the client side. And just to do a quick check, we're going to go ahead and drop this 300 down here. And I'll just put the card up here. So now I'm not even going to defend it. I just wanted to see what happens. We go ahead and see attack with this 400. Attack with this 300. Yeah. Same thing. You guys can see it. You guys can see it over there. Like, it just says 400 on the client side. I guess I can check this again. Okay, that one, the bug happened again. This player shouldn't have gone. I am late confused right now. All right, we still got some bugs in this. I'm gonna probably have to end it there, guys. Let me see if there's anyone I can send you over to. Let me see if there's anyone I can send this off to. Twitch here. What's Talisman doing?
I've trained since I was like 19. Yeah, get this here.
Good job, good job. Alright, you're going to have to run Master Ninja Ryu, guys. Thanks, Superior. You have a good day too, alright? Maybe next time I'll be able to show stuff about my fighting game. Certainly was fun today, guys. We got a lot of progress. Take care.
Keep moving.
All right.
Dato che mi dici che la porta è aperta, io vado dall'altra parte. Quest'ultimo è un mondo all'infinito di quelli giapponesi.